I promised my good buddy John Wilt, who could not be on the call tonight, that we would make a YouTube video so that he could see me. Not my big hair tonight, John. I got my Avon hat on. So, we've been out working and we've been delivering orders and delivering brochures to our customers. And we spent about, I don't know, maybe 7 hours doing that today. And, in the midst, hopefully a lot of people are grabbing my number off my car and, giving out a few extra Avon brochures, spending some time with my senior citizens at my Southwinds building. And it's always a good time when you're sharing with your customers and hoping that you are giving them something to smile about. So, the extra mile, let's talk about that. I got to tell you, when I said I was going to talk about this, little did I know how my week was going to be a struggle for many. It just seems like there's always some things that you struggle with personally, and there are some things that you struggle with in your business, and there are some things that just don't make life easier. But what I have finding this week is it was going to be what I made it. For all of those who were blessed with the new program, Alma, God bless you, okay? And all you people who are complaining that you don't have Alma yet, well, I want you to right now get down on your knees and thank the good Lord that it was not your week to have Alma, okay? Thank God that they are testing this out on the seniors and the national seniors, because I got to tell you, we got some glitches going on, people, okay? We got some few glitches, and every time you have something new, you're going to have a few glitches, okay? We know that. We're going to have some glitches. Nothing is ever perfect, but I got to tell you, we have gotten through the first week of it, which is good, and I think, they're going to take the system down for a little while again early Sunday morning, and I think they're fixing some of this stuff. And I want to tell you, just like everything else, it's not going to be perfect. I want to tell you, be patient. Be patient. Because remember, just when you think you've been through the worst, us who had it before you, we went through something else with it, okay? So we are your guinea pigs. And as a senior executive in some of the nationals, not that I'm going to say we're glad that we are the guinea pigs, but I got to tell you, when it comes to my team, I would much rather than test something on me and how it's going to be. I want you to know that I do believe that they're out there trying to get things better for us and trying to give us an easier system. And we're hoping this all going to work out, and that's all I'm going to say on that, because it's not my favorite subject right now, okay? So the extra mile is on that. I just went the extra mile this week to say, I was one of the guinea pigs to try to help get this right for you, okay? I also had the opportunity to get to a step-up meeting down in my area, about an hour and a half or so from Lee and I, and the illustrious Donna Miles, head of leadership, Avon Leadership, was there presenting, and I walked away with some good information, some stuff that is true. The more that you go over advanced leadership, the more that you learn from this, and the more that you hope to understand, or maybe you get a new idea of what you need to do, or maybe the money that you can really make with this. And I got to tell you, there's some big money on the table, so I hope that you are getting fit, so that when advanced leadership kicks off in campaign 17, that you are where you want to be, or you are close to where you want to be. There's a lot of money on the table right now, and you all know I've never been real big on bonus money and stuff like that. And, bonus money to me always distracts me. I'm chasing bonus money, and what I need to be chasing is bigger paychecks. And so I have to keep myself focused on what do I need to do to get my newbies out there placing orders and learning what it is that they need to learn, and making sure that they're doing the best they can in their business to make the money that they want to make. Because if I do that, then you know what? Bonus money is going to come, but what definitely comes is if I'm helping them learn how to build their orders and to sell more products, what's happening is my checks are going up. And no offense, $35 checks, they're nothing to sneeze about, I guess, but I would much rather see my leadership check increase by $300 or $400 from the year before, which is what it did this campaign. We were $400 more than what we made last year at this time. Now, I have to ask you, for all you people who are wondering, is leadership worth it in this Avon business? Where in the world can you go? And in comparison to last year's paycheck and this year's paycheck, can you get a $400 raise? I mean, seriously. Knowing that you and your team, you and your group had control over it, you did the work, and it wasn't unappreciated. They absolutely paid you for your work. I mean, I gotta tell you, this Avon business continues to, I want to say surprise me, but sometimes it overwhelms me, because I know how I work, but I know how I also slack off at times. You know, look, I'm guilty of it too. I mean, most of the time I'm a really great worker, but sometimes I slack off. And lately, I've been a really great worker, so the good thing is, it's paying off because my checks are getting bigger. And that's what you need to do. And part of the reason that I believe that my checks get bigger is because I believe in the extra mile in this business. I really do. And you can put going the extra mile in any place in your business that you want to, whether it's sales with your customers, whether it's spending some extra time putting brochures out, whether it's spending some extra time with one of your people on your team, or on the phone, or Skyping, or whatever it is with somebody on your team. You know how it is. Look, I gotta be honest, sometimes I get on the phone with my team, and I've been on the phone with quite a few of them this week, because we are really diving into this advanced leadership and trying to figure out who's serious and who wants to go further. And I have had to have some really, really, really honest and real conversations with them about where they want to go and where they are now, and what I've seen in watching them and seeing where they're at. And some of them haven't moved very far. And I've had to be the honest person to say, do you really want me to be real with you here? Are you making time for your business? Well, I've got to be real with you all tonight too, because look, I have to be a little bit gentle with my team every now and then, because they make me money, okay? And I love it when they make me money. And I love it when they love me, and I love it when they love it that I'm telling them what a great job they're doing, because I'm loving them. But sometimes I got to be that mama who just you know that thing where you say, take your hand, set it behind your head, all right? Now move it forward, bam, and then just make them pop themselves in the back of the head, because you know your efforts are going to show in your paychecks. And I know, but Molly, some people just don't know what they're supposed to do. I know, I get that. But if you were bringing in more people, you wouldn't have to worry about the people who aren't doing anything. See, there's something there, okay? Molly, my customers aren't ordering anything. Well, why are you just worrying about the ones who aren't buying anything? Why aren't you going out there getting new customers who are looking to buy something? I mean, come on. It really isn't rocket science, people. You gotta go the extra mile. You know, I mean, I'm always telling you that I always have extra brochures in my car that I like to toss in driveways, or if you see people standing around, I want to get out and hand them to them, and make sure I have them in my purse. And look, those little things, it is going the extra mile. It is, because if you're not prepared, then how in the world can you even think about going another step, far less an extra mile? Sometimes it's hard to talk to my team and be as honest as I have to be with them. What do you want? Because once they tell me what they want, see, Lee and I have got to say, okay, I hear what you're saying, what you want. Now what I want to know is, what are you willing to do to get what you want? Because just because you tell me what you want does not mean that my name is Santa Claus and I'm just going to pack it up in a nice little package and give it to you. I can tell you how to do it, but not only can't I do it for you, but even if I could, I will not. Because you will never appreciate what you have earned if somebody is always putting it on a shiny, clean plate and just spoon-feeding you everything. You know, the journey doesn't mean anything to you if you don't fall down every now and then and scrape your knees and you have to get back up and you have to put that Band-Aid on, but you say, you know what, I got to keep going. I got to keep going. And that is in life, that is in business, that is in relationships, that is in everything. You have got to know what you want and how far you're willing to go. Are you willing to take that extra step, which will lead into an extra foot, which will lead into an extra mile? The extra mile can really take you far in this business. What is not going to take you far is you just figuring that, you know what, it is what it is, and if the customers aren't coming to me, and if people aren't knocking down my door to want to sell Avon, well, I guess this isn't meant for me. Well, I guess it isn't meant for you. I'm going to tell you that, because I am so tired, sick and tired of the spoiled attitudes out there, that I don't know if it's because their mommy and daddy done handed everything to them with a sweet little bow around it and didn't let anybody pick on them or whatever the deal may be, but I got to tell you, welcome to the real world. And in the real world, anything that's worth having is worth fighting for. And that means you have to go through the struggles, and you have to go through people telling you no. I mean, I don't want to talk about how many no's I got this week, but I'm going to tell you how many no's. I don't really want to talk about it, but I'm going to tell you how many no's I got this week. I want you to know that this week, hold on, I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31. I want you to know that this week alone, for the Avon opportunity, I want you to know that I got 37 no's. I don't mean just no's. I mean no ways. I mean, no way, I'm not doing it. No, I don't know why you're calling me. I don't want to do no Avon. I don't want to buy no Avon. I don't want Avon. Well, I got to tell you something. By about number 18, I had about had it with the no's. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get a yes. I am going to get a yes. I don't care what happens. I'm going to get a yes. And I saw this old lady. I saw this older lady in Southwinds today, and she said, "Oh, the new Avon books are here." She wasn't a regular customer, and I said, "Oh, yes, ma'am." I said, "You know, this is our summer edition here." And I said, "You see, we have the bug sprays on it." And I said, "You know, you don't want to be sitting out on that patio and be eating up." And she said, "You know, I grabbed one of your books, and I saw a watch you had that had like a rubbery band on it, because you know I got really thin skin, and I can't have those big silver bands on me." And I said, "Oh, I got a watch for you." And I said, "All I need you to do is tell me yes, that you want it. And if you tell me yes, then I'm going to give you 10% off this watch because you told me yes." I said, and she looked at me, she said, "Okay." I said, "Oh, no, I don't need an okay, I need a yes." And she said, "Yes." And I said, "What color would you like? There is blue, there is purple, and there is white." And she said, "I'll take the white." And I said, "Yes! How awesome is that?" And I said, "You have made my day." I said, "Matter of fact, you're not just going to get 10% off your watch. You're going to get a free gift too when I deliver your watch, because I needed a yes really bad, and you gave me a yes." I got to tell you something. Those no's that I was getting this week, they hurt people. I got to tell you, because I'm not, I'm all right with getting 4, 5, 6. I'm all right because you get a yes in between them. I have never gotten 30-something no's in a row in such a short amount of time. I said, I have got to toughen up. Molly Stonebin, Senior Executive Unit Leader, wanting to be Silver Executive very soon, wanting that really bad. I have got to toughen up because I should know I'm going to get no's. But some of these no's were really mean no's, and I want you to know that I get it. I get it. Sometimes it hurts your feelings. I mean, I'm like, it's all right to say no, but what you got to say no with such venom in your mouth for? And you know what? I thought, Molly, go the extra mile. And even though some people were trying to be really not nice on the phone, you know what? I ended the call with saying, I want to thank you very much for giving me 2 minutes of your time. I really didn't mean to bother you or ruin your day. And suddenly their answer was, oh, no, you're not ruining my day, honey. I just want to let you know, which is not something, I'm not even sure how you got my name or what, we're just not interested in this. But you know what, but thank you for calling. And I'm like, no, thank you for being so nice. Because in the end, for a couple of them, it was pretty nice. And I thought, boy, I'm glad that I went the extra mile there. Because look, I don't know if this lady will ever have any intention of buying Avon or becoming an Avon representative. But the last thing I wanted was for her to have a bad taste left in her mouth about Avon, period. And at that very moment in her life, I represented Avon. And I wanted her to know that no matter how she was to me, that I was going to leave the conversation being the bigger person. I did not have to have the last word. And that it was going to be okay. And I wanted her to have to think about what she had said. Now, I know that's difficult, but I want you to know that I got off that phone feeling like, wow, if that wasn't the extra mile, I don't know what is. But I felt so glad that I did, because Avon is a company that, whether we like it or not, we have had some things happen in this company, and we have had some reps who have not been so stand-up, and they have left people with a bad taste in their mouth about my company. But I can leave that on Avon and say, oh, that's Avon's fault, or that's that rep's fault. No, it's not my fault either, but I'm ready to turn this thing around. I'm ready to say, you know what? I love this business. We have awesome products. And if I can have somebody know that there is a representative that is a step above what they had to deal with, then I want to be that representative, whether they want to buy the products from me or not. I get so sick and tired. Facebook can be a really great thing, but it can be a really crappy thing. And the one thing that I absolutely despise that I see, and as most of you know if you're in my Onward group, and most of you probably are, I hate it when I see somebody trash another company, especially another direct sales company. Because I have news for you. That does not speak highly of you as a business person, period. Period. It doesn't speak. I don't care if you don't like Mary Kay products. I don't care if you don't like Unique lashes. I don't care what you don't like about them. You don't have to like them. But what you do have to do as an Avon representative is you need to respect their products. You need to respect those representatives. And no, I get it. There are representatives in all these other companies who do not respect us, who do not respect any other company. But dude, the answer is not to go out there and do what they do. All you've done is you've just crawled down to their levels. You need to raise that head up high. You need to smile. You need to push those shoulders back. And you need to say, you know what? I love my company. I believe in my company. I wish you well. Because when you take the high road, who do you think is making the bigger impact? The person who's trying to trash you? Nobody thinks well of them, just so that you know. And I got to tell you too, don't think that because one person from Mary Kay or one or two people you know from Unique or whoever it is, or because they're doing it, please don't associate and believe that they're all that way. Because I'm telling you they're not. Because what about the Avon representative who's doing it, who is not going the extra mile, and who's trying to get business by trashing somebody else's product, a lot of times with something that's not even true, something that's been put out there to trash their company, and somebody picks up on it and goes, oh yeah, look at this, look what this product did to their eye or did to their skin or whatever. That's absolutely freaking wrong, man. That is wrong. And when those people are going after us about the whole doing, the whole pet thing and doing testing on pets, and people come after us, and we know that's not true. Avon does not do that, and we know that China does not do that with our products anymore. But I have to tell you, that doesn't feel too good when people are doing that. You get so angry, you're trying to defend it, this and that. What you're doing out there is not any better. So if I'm stepping on your toes, tough toenails. Go trim them dang toenails and quit trashing other companies. That is not taking the extra mile. It is not standing above the rest. It's not showing people that Avon is made up of a better grade of people than to trash another company. So you can say, okay, I'm not going to do it on Onward, but if you're out there in your business and you're doing it, I got news for you. When you walk out that door, when you get off that Facebook and those people cut off their computer, they're going to think less of you because you do that. That is not a business tactic. That is bad politics. Let me ask you, do you like it when you see those politicians go after each other and go after their families and try to trash everything that they do? And I get so tired of seeing it. It is such negative energy. I hate it when it's an election year because that's all you see is everybody digging up dirt and digging up crap. And it is wrong, all that mudslinging. We are not a company of mudslingers. And when I see somebody do it, I call them out on it because it's wrong. Because it's not who we are. And it's not what I want my company to be known for. So if you have to, walk away from it. I'm not telling you you can't defend your company, but don't defend it by trashing another company. Defend it with the facts. The facts. Because the facts are going to get you where you need to go every single time. So to start with, go the extra mile there. Let's talk about going the extra mile with the customer. Let's talk about a customer who, look, I see this on Onward too. Oh, you guys are so funny. I know what's going to happen now. You're going to be going on Onward saying, oh my God, I can't talk about this on Onward, and I can't talk about that on Onward, and oh my gosh, Mommy's so strict, and she pulls out her poof wand, and she wants to poof everybody. She doesn't really want anybody in the group. She just wants to be a control freak. You're right, I am. I'm a control freak. I'm a control freak for the better. I'm a control freak because I didn't ask for 10,300 people in my group. They asked me to come into my Facebook group. And if you're going to come into my group, you're going to come into my house. You're going to come in and you are going to play by the rules. Because when I didn't play by the rules in my house, I got my butt busted. That's what Mom and Daddy did for me. And you are going to respect the representatives in the group, and you're going to respect Avon. You got a problem with Avon, then you better take it up with Avon personally. Don't come in there and trash my company because your business is not running perfectly. Because we all know in your perfect world, it should be running perfectly, right? Well, I'm telling you, good luck with that and that fairy tale. It's not. In my group, we are looking to raise up representatives to understand that you can get by all those trying times, that you can get by those harsh realities that sometimes in business things happen. Sometimes they don't get your order completely right. Sometimes UPS does not make a great job delivering. Sometimes you get the wrong product. Sometimes you don't get a product. You know what? It doesn't happen all the time, no matter what you say. So you need to figure out, do you really want to be a business owner or you just want to be a stone cold whiner? Because that's only two choices you got, okay? Only two choices you got. You need, you don't understand, my customer gets so upset with me because I didn't have that. Well, number one, what is your delivery? Are you going the extra mile with your delivery that something's not available? Because I've got to be completely honest with y'all. Now, come on, let's get real for just a moment. Just a moment, let's get real. You know what? I had 3 products this past campaign, which is really good for Avon, let me tell you. It was really exciting. I had 3 things that were not available, no longer available, and they were not full earning products. They were they were a full set of shirts that wasn't available. There was a dress from Mark that was not available, and there was something else, and I can't remember what that was. But the first 2 I remember specifically because when I was calling people to tell them their order was ready, immediately I had to tell them, of course, why their order was lower because something wasn't coming in. And the one lady had ordered a $42 dress, and And, I said, hey, look, I want you to know the jewelry came in, but the dress did not come in. And Avon says it is no longer available. I said, my guess is with this that it was a really, really popular item, and I would say so because you ordered it. I said it was a beautiful dress. I said Avon probably wishes, too, that they had ordered more to have in stock, but they don't have it. I'm going to apologize now, but I wanted to let you know ahead of time so you weren't expecting it. Hopefully you'll find something in the next catalog. She said to me, wow, Molly, that's really disappointing, but I know I'll probably be able to get my daughter out and find her something else. But go ahead and deliver the rest of the order, and I'll leave a check on the door for you. Dang, she didn't even argue with me. The next lady, all she ordered, one of my senior, all she wanted was those shirts. And I called her and I said the same thing. I said, Miss Judy, just want to let you know that those shirts that you ordered, I know it's all you ordered, but there were no more available. Now, I do know these were in the last 2 campaigns, so what I'm thinking is that was really, really, really a popular item. And I don't know if Avon will be getting any back in. It says do not reorder. I said, but if we hear of it or if they bring them back, I'll make sure I bring it to your attention. I'm sorry I'm not going to be able to get them to you. You know what? I wasn't all upset about it. She said, oh, wow, really? They look like they'd really be nice. And I said, well, they must be because they didn't have any left. So I'm sure they were great. I said, you know what? The great thing is, when you see something like that, this was the 3rd book it was in, I said, let me suggest if you even think that you want to get it with something like that, especially with clothes, because it's not as large as stock tech for things like that, I said, go ahead and order that in the first campaign you see it, because maybe then we'll have a better chance of you getting it. She goes, you're right, I did see it. I probably should have, and it took me that long to make up my mind. She goes, my bad. And I thought, oh my God, an 86-year-old woman just said my bad. And I was really stuck on that, but the point is, she was cool. So when you all are telling me that your customers are leaving and they don't want to order from you anymore because you can't get the Avon product in, I don't understand this. I have over 300 customers, and I have never had anybody say, I never want to order Avon again from you because this product did not come in. I mean, that's outrageous. The only thing I can think of is that you as the representative are going, I don't know what is wrong with Avon. Avon is just, they never have anything in when I order it. I get so tired of the shorts, and here you are saying negative and horrible things about your own company that you say that you love, that you say you're doing this for, and now you're trashing it. And she says, you know what, I know. I'm not even, I don't know when I'll place my next order. You're right, they don't ever have anything in that I order from you, although you are handing her 5 other products that she just ordered, and the one lip balm she wanted did not come in, and y'all making a big deal about a 79-cent lip balm. Y'all need to change your attitudes. And in changing your attitude, you will want to go the extra mile for your customer. That doesn't always mean giving them stuff. It means set the mindset before you ever start the conversation. Know where you're going with, hey, we didn't have this, before you're apologizing, but you're also giving your thoughts as to why, and you're also saying that, we got some great things coming out. I'm sure you're going to find something else you want. I know you are. I've seen the stuff that they give us these books ahead of time to look at, and I'm telling you, there's some great stuff. It's all in your presentation. What kind of an extra mile are you going to help them through your delivery of the products to them? Yeah, I know. I'm stepping on toes again. Oh, you know what? Molly saw my post, and that's why she's talking about this. You know what? Because, she posted my post, and she said, look, you know what? With 10,000 of you on there, I don't know who I'm talking about. I don't even remember the names, but I do remember what I see. And as I have always said, if the shoe fits, lace that son of a gun up. What you said, Reed? We lost 3? We lost 3 on the call. As we say in our word, bye-bye. See you. That's good. Hopefully they leave the group too. That leaves room for somebody else. Look, I didn't ask you to get on the call. You asked to get on the call. This is for my team. My team knows I am very honest with them. And in the story is, if you truly want to run a successful business, You've got to truly learn how to talk to your customers. You have got to learn how to deal with your business, because I don't go into anybody's business who always is negative. It's like going into a restaurant. If the waitresses are rude, if the waitresses don't act like they care about how the service is, it doesn't matter how good the food is, I won't go in there, because you know what? They set the pace on all this. They set the tenure of all this. They set everything that starts, and they also finish it. You know, the food doesn't have to be that great, but if I have a great waitress, I got to tell you something, I'm still tipping her well, even if my steak wasn't exactly right, even if my burger was a little dry. The point is, I like good service, and that is what we do. We are supposed to have great service, and if you don't, then you're in the wrong business, first of all. Let's talk about your team for a minute. Let's talk about going the extra mile. Going the extra mile for your team, what does that mean? That means sometimes you have to listen to them. Sometimes you have to help them find a way to get past this thing that is in front of them. Maybe it's an unsupportive spouse. Maybe it is the fact that they are really down about their sales. Maybe it's because they've had a couple of people leave the team, people that they really thought were promising. Well, I gotta tell you, that's hard sometimes, because, you know, the first thing I want to say is, I know I've been there. And the thing that they forget is it's not just that I've been there, it's that I continue to go there. And I want you guys to think that because somebody hits executive, or they hit senior executive, or a national executive like Lisa Wilder, do you really think that because we are people who are higher in leadership, that we don't see people just walk away from the business? That we don't see people who have struggles? That we don't see, let me tell you something, if you're upset about losing 2, try losing 18 in a campaign. Try losing 21 and they go, oh, you know, you're putting on, my team is putting on, you know, 42 people. But that don't help you too much if you lose 27. So we sometimes lose in bigger droves than you can even imagine. And that's why you start from the ground up. Because, see, by the time you keep pushing, you keep doing what you're supposed to be doing, by the time you get there, it is all the same. It does not feel any different. It doesn't matter if it's 27 or it's 2. They're important to you. And you want to see them become successful. But we cannot drag them to success. Going the extra mile for them, what does that mean? Does that mean working their business for them? No, it doesn't. But it might be that they can only talk to you at a certain time, and you may have to go the extra mile to say, you know, that's kind of late that you're talking to them, but, you know, if it's really important to them, then you know what, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I will talk to them, give them 30 minutes of your time. Maybe it means that maybe you should, if they've done a good job, or you know they've been struggling, but maybe they just need a pat on the back. Maybe you should write a little note and say, I want you to know, I know your struggle's been real, and I'm proud of you, and you're still in the game, and I believe in you. Maybe just an email, maybe a handwritten note. How about, you know that a customer's a little bit too far in the area, and somebody's been struggling, and somebody says, hey, you know, I really need a representative, can I have a book? And I'm like, yeah, you know, I don't live near you, but I got a great person on my team, just going to take care of you. And you know what, hey, and then call them, hey, I got a new customer for you. Just ran into him at the supermarket, and I told her that you would call her now. She's already got a book, but go ahead and touch base, you know. Maybe throw him a bone, throw him something, you know, hand him a few brochures. Maybe just listen and don't condemn. Sometimes they need tough love, and this is a learning moment. This is not something that you know right away. Because see, I remember in the beginning of my business, I just wanted to be the nice person, and I just wanted to make sure everybody was successful, even if I had to make them successful. And that's not what you need to do. It's really not. And so we have to teach them how be the best them that they can be. That's the truth. I need you to know that you're not going to get all this right. But I will tell you that going the extra mile in your business, whether it's for your team, or whether it's for maybe another representative. I mean, guys, come on. I've got a group that was met for my team, and I've opened it up to, 10,000 of you. And I want to believe you all are getting something from it. I look every day, and not just for me. I'm talking about from everybody that's on there who is sharing. Sometimes sharing the stuff that's not so good actually are the things that keep you on the game. Sometimes you can go the extra mile in this business by sharing the not so good stuff, by sharing that you have had a struggle, but that you've come through it, and that you're working through it. Sometimes people need to know that it's not just all sunshine and rainbows. When the sunshine and the rainbows appear, that's great. But sometimes there's rain, and there's thunder and lightning, and there's hurricanes and light. And I know they say that you can dance in the rain, but dude, when the winds are blowing at 80 miles an hour, it's a little bit hard to dance in that rain then. So sometimes we just hold on to one another and we say, let's hold on. We're going to get through this. And as tough as I can be, whether it's on my YouTube videos, or it's on my calls, or it's in person with my team, or it's a private conversation with an Avon sister or brother, the deal is, it's about sharing the good with the bad and knowing that you can get through it all. I've watched some of our dear friends and their husbands lose their jobs. I have watched their families go through sicknesses, their husbands diagnosed with diseases. I've watched them be diagnosed with diseases. Susan Weiss just let us know that in that Philly Amtrak accident, that one of our Avon sisters lost her nephew in that. So young, 20, 21 years old. I mean, this is real life. And as we're running our business, this happens. And when we go the extra mile, sometimes it's just as simple as somebody saying, hey, I'm here for you. I'm praying for you. My thoughts are with you. You can do this. Now, there is a difference between telling somebody that they can do something and encouraging them and trying to drag them over the finish line. And if you haven't learned this, you're going to learn it. I promise you will. I watched somebody say on Onward, oh, I think I'm going to quit. I've been doing this 3 or 4 campaigns. This isn't working. I'm not making any money. I've had them private message me and blast me and say, you don't know what you're talking about. I'll say, well, how many brochures are you ordering? And they're like 10. And I'm like, well, 10's not going to get you very far. You got to invest more. Well, I don't have the money to invest. Where would you like me to get the money? Well, you know where I want to tell them to get the money, but I don't. I'm like, I don't know. But I know that when I didn't have any money and I started with 10 brochures like everybody else did, that when I sold Extra Avon, I invested some of that money back into my business. Because I needed to go the extra mile if I wanted my business to grow. I had to invest the extra dollar, the extra mile into my business to get more brochures so I could touch more people as I was going the extra mile. See, this deal with the extra mile is not just about, oh, let's do great things. No. The extra mile is about doing something a little bit extra, a little bit longer, a little bit harder, a little bit more tolerant, a little bit more above board, a little more time, an extra phone call. And when you do that, and you become the best you can be, with putting the extra mile into your life, into your business, into your family, into your being, into who you want to be, into your church, into your spiritual life. See, this goes everywhere. Giving back to the community. Giving God that extra 10 minutes in the morning or in the afternoon. Or how about a total of 10 minutes and just telling Him, thank you for that last breath you just gave me. Because you didn't have to make sure I took it, but you did. I'm pretty excited that God went the extra mile on that one. Or else I wouldn't be here on the call. So see, it starts in every facet of your life. It starts in every facet of your business. But the point is, are you going to choose to be that person? Are you going to choose to be that business woman or man? Are you going to be the best you can be in all areas and every day strive to be a little bit better than you were yesterday, because you can only work on the day that you're in? If you do that, your business is suddenly a little at a time going to take off. Your life, a little at a time, you're going to see some improvement. Your team is going to be a little bit more positive because they're following your lead. This, my friends, is what it's all about. It's not just about me giving to you. It's about you paying it forward and doing what I teach, doing what I share, doing what I preach when I get up here in the pulpit, and taking that and applying it to your life. Because sitting here and talking to you about it now, and you not using 1 ounce of it to apply it to your life to give you something better, a better mindset, a better moment when you put that head on your pillow at night and you say, thank you, Lord, for another day. No matter how many no's I got today, there's something about that that says, wow, even in the not so good, I was grateful. That is going the extra mile in your thinking. And when you can start thinking in an extra mile scenario, then your actions will become an extra mile scenario. And you will become the best Julie, the best Avon representative, the best Avon leader, the best mom, the best dad, the best brother, the best whatever. And it's okay if they're not takers. It's okay if you don't got takers on that. But you have to know that you are the best that you can do in this business, and especially when nobody else is looking. That is the most important thing. So take that with you. Try to apply it to your life every single day. Have a great weekend. I don't know where it's going to be in your neck of the woods, but our neck of the woods is supposed to be pretty nice. I'm going to try to take some pictures and stuff of our home Avon in the yard thing tomorrow and post it up for you guys. And don't forget to post what you're doing on Onward. Keep sharing what you're doing, the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything in between. Just know that you're looking for something great. Work your business. Work towards Orlando. Orlando's, shoot, it's 2 weeks closer from the last call. You know, work to get there, earn it for free. You know, you can do that. And if you're not doing that, you need to come on anyways. You need to come have a good time with all of us and learn and recharge your batteries. And so we can have a great fourth quarter coming in when it does. And don't forget, Monday morning, we got Lisa Wilbur. And then we got Lisa Skolda coming up in the same week. And you know, it just keeps going round and round and round like that with Teresa Paul and me and his music. And, you know, aren't you glad that we're crazy enough to just want to see y'all be successful? What an amazing thing. So we want to make sure that you have a great week. And let me know what you're doing to go the extra mile. Start sharing it. Start sharing it on Onward. And let's all celebrate your extra mile together. Okay? You guys have a great, great weekend, and I'll talk to you soon.